Bum, 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 bum. Oh wow, wowza spowza. Lo-fi. Let's see skills, boys. Just testing, nice. A little bit of audio, and then we're ready to go. Welcome everyone. Do a post. We are now live. Just open it up. Let's go. Last trading day of the week. Let's see what we can get. Let's have a look. So join me live on YouTube. Alrighty ho. So let's have a start. Let's have a look. A GJ. Wow, yesterday we couldn't break 153.4, which we tried to do quite a lot of times. And let's have a look at the 30-minute. Morning. End of the week nearly. Right, so let's do our thing again. Actually, let me just check the news. Morning. Right. So lots of Euro news. So yeah, we're pretty free. So let's go and do our analysis here. I'll wait until people come in. Just morning, everyone. Morning. So the 4 hour at the moment, hourly's looking good. It's got half an hour. Starting to create some bullish stuff here. I'm just waiting for more people to come in, then I'll do the 4 hour flips and all that kind of stuff. So we had a lot of bearish pressure yesterday towards the end of the day, and it struggled to gain traction, to be honest. We tried to break the highs, but nope, it wasn't having it. But morning everyone. Let's go. Last trading day of the week. It's a Friday. So let's start with the analysis here. So first thing we do, horizontal line. When do we flip? We flip quite early on, like here. So this is to show our 4 hour supports, etc. And I'm going to make this a blue line, because that's what I do for the 4 hour. And then the daily is a bit further down, which is here. So even though there was a lot of bearish pressure yesterday, we still closed bullish, which is fine. And we hit this resistance here, which we knew was going to kind of happen, which is grand. So now what we're waiting for, let's have a look. So we've got the 30-minute time frame here, which is grand. Now you can see that before we had a kind of support which has been held quite a lot of the time, which is around about here. I'm going to put it here because this is just tapped. So if you look at this here, we tapped here. It's basically all here, and here. This is kind of a big level that we can hold here, which is good. Welcome guys, 6 concurrent viewers, welcome. So this is kind of the support here that would show, and then we have a resistance at this point over here. Draw it here. 152.9 is a certain zone I can see, which has been tapped quite a lot of times. So if we look here, resistance here. So we need to have a break above, like this, and then to continue on. And then this range here, over here, is really good because we have clean candles. So we should be okay. If you get some traction. So yes, what I want to be seeing. Morning, everyone. Morning. So yeah, and sells for continued sells. I'd be looking for candles to flip, which is what's happening right now. And the first target is quite choppy around this area. So this is a no trade zone here. But if we do exceed these lows here, we're coming down to the next resistance, and you can kind of see that this zone here is pretty small. So sells doesn't really look too good. Oh shit! 1 second. I just accidentally did this. I should lock these into place. Maybe just lock this into place here. So the 4 hours flipped. So yeah, at the moment, there's two condescending, time frames. So we need to chill. And also this zone here is pretty rough. I don't like this zone here. Unfortunately, but we'll do gold in a second. 1 second. Let's just get this. Let's get this all up. No. So how's the week been? I think London's been really good this week actually. NY towards the end of the week. I mean, Monday and Tuesday slapped really hard. It was so good, but apart from that, oof, wasn't the best. Right, we tried to break zones quite a lot of times, and it took its time. So let's just bring this here. Here we go. Nice. So morning, I know it's early, 7:35. But yeah, so this zone here we need to be careful for. But buys above here would be nice. They could be quite nice. So the 4 hours actually flipped. So we need to be careful. So if we do come down here, we do have this support here, which isn't too far away, as you can see. But if we do stop breaking these zones, we're going to come back down to around here. So this kind of zone here is a lot better, whereas this one here is a bit rough. At the moment, it can look like people like this as a head and shoulders pattern, so you can kind of see like up, down, up, down, up, down. That's what people will be looking for. But this is all what price action is. They're waiting until here, and if they start to see some bearish signs here, then they can look for the sells. But at the moment, there's no kind of thing for it to go down. Because what can happen is people go, oh yes, head and shoulders, it's gonna happen. Comes here. They just wait until price comes here, take a sell at this line, when actually the price will close above, make a lower wick, and then so even though head and shoulders, yeah, it's a fucking great thing, wow, amazing. You need to wait for price to close, give some confirmation. Morning. What up in the chat? So yeah, yesterday, wow, those buys which I missed, unfortunately. I would have been in them now if I didn't look at bloody gold. But anyway, shot up really nicely, but couldn't exceed these highs. They tried again. So if you look here, right here, we had resistance again. This candle closed above this one here. We exceeded the high pretty much instantly, and then just drove down the rest. So that was a shame. But hey ho, that's what you gotta do. And then price just fell, and you can see the candles that are clean. So from here to here, let me show you. So from here, oh shit. So from here to here, clean candles, just mirroring. So that was quite nice. But apart from that, yeah, we're going to be waiting for buys above this region here. So let's just write this down. Buys above 152.9. And here we go. So it's more like 940. I'm going to do that. 940 will be looking better. 100%. Right, 940 is good. And then if we do start coming up here, where's the targets? Well, next target is going to be for about here. Actually, could put it a bit further, more like here. So this is quite a nice range to fill up, 100%. Let's see how the 15 minutes are doing. Yes, it's reacted off a really big support here, which is good. But there'll be only confirmations when we start coming up here for buys. And I said here sells would be below this area. Sells below 152 point. What is it? 152.57. And all we want to close below, and then something like that. So that'll be nice. So we've got a little range here. So if you look at this, we're in a little range, 35 pip range, and as long as we get the breakouts at some point, we'll be good. So next thing. Also, guys, remember to bring in the charts and all that good stuff. Yeah, boy. I'm actually post. Can I post a link? Where is it? Share. Oh, I can. There you go. I'm just gonna post this in a Discord in a second. Yeah. So that's the start of the day. Lovely. Where is it? Right, so yes, so that's the GJ, so we need to be waiting for the closes above, all that good stuff. So now I'm going to look at gold. Gold actually ran so well. Do you know how gold buys? Bro, oh my god. It wicked down a little bit, so if you look here, so 8 o'clock, 7:30 closed, 8 o'clock ran a bit, we got stopped out here, a break even, and then it fell, and then price started to come back up again, and then from then on it was nice. But to be honest, yeah, maybe this candle exceeding these highs again, but it was quite rough, this one. Right, so oof, look at this. Oof, 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 oof. So let's have a look. Let's do a fresh analysis here. 4-hour chart. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Horizontal line here. So at the moment we kind of seem to be ranging after this big push up, which is fine. Let's put it here. We'll lock that in place. And then a daily one as well, which will be here. Lovely. So we are at this certain level here, but it looks like if we do actually start exceeding this, where we're going to come up to, well, for the daily time frame, it looks like we might tap this resistance here, which is not too bad. It's 20 pips away, 15 pips away. But let's go into the lower time frames here. Let's go with the lower time frames. So yeah, you can see it is ranging. So, but it looks like we have a kind of support here, right here, which is just resting on right now. The reason why I said support is because there was resistance here, we broke above, and now it's starting to rest on it. So that is the support line. Further down, we've got this level here. Let's look at the hourlies and stuff. Right, so if you do start breaking above, I'm wanting price to close above this resistance up here. But let's have a look at the left. So we always look to the left, remember? Let's see what we can find. Oof, you can see there is some clear resistance here, and you can see from then, if we do actually break above, there is a nice range to fill, literally all the way up to the top. But there is a clear resistance here as well. So yeah, it looks like gold will be interesting, but you need to wait for some solid closes above these zones here, because it's pushed up quite a lot. Like yesterday, how far did that fucking thing push up? Yeah, like 380 pips. It's quite a lot. So you need to be waiting patiently. Where's everyone in the chat, man? Where's all the questions? Come on, guys, let's go. Let's get going. But yeah, we've said today there's no news, so we're good. We're good for the news. Let's see how my music's looking. Can you hear the music? Is it an alright level? I think it is. Right, give me some water. So yeah, we're just chilling here. We're just vibing. Why can you guys see that? Oh yeah, it's gone. Lovely stuff. So yeah, I think definitely buys above here would be nice. And there's so many clean wicks here. Like, it's literally up to 40 pips. A 40 pip zone, which would be rather nice. And then runners would do well as well, because you'd look left, you'd look left, and if you do exceed these highs here, which was a resistance here and here, but if you do exceed them, we're going to be coming up back up to these zones here. And then there's a little one here as well. This is like the key one. Yeah, so you've got little zones here. That's not too bad at all. And it's respecting these lows, which is good. And also the 4 hourly and the hourly are alright. But the past one, so let's have a look here. Before there was a little small 4 hour wick candle here. The daily still bullish though. Still stayed bullish. This hourly's exceed this high, so it should continue up. I'm hoping that this candle in 50 minutes time can start to flip above here. That would be nice. So 50 minutes time we push above here, close around here. So that is what I'll be looking for. So like this here. Then on the low created here, we start exceeding, and then this will be clean because we look left and it's very, very clean. Very, very clean. So it should look like that. That's what I'm predicting. Actually, I'll just record that just in case that actually happens. So yeah, we're waiting for a close above here. Then wait for the low wick and then enter. And I'll be entering on this like this. Here or here, doesn't really matter. Stop loss below the current, and then TP would be right at the top there, and that would be a lovely, lovely trade to get into 100%. Oh yeah, boy. So yeah, we just need to wait now. Clear win. So if you guys got any charts, feel free to send them. I'll look at different pairs if you want, whatever you guys want. That's all good. But yeah, it's been a good week. It's been a good week. London's been really, really good. I'd say NY's been a lot of cock teas and a lot of breaking above zones, but not being able to close above. But that's fine. I think the weeks before were very, very good. So, but yeah, you can even see from a distance here that this zone here is a no trade zone due to the fact price is very much barcodey and a bit rangy there. Which is completely fine. That is completely fine. And I'll only be looking for sells below this kind of region here, because this distance here from here, you can see that price at this point here rejected it. So this little zone here is not good enough for trades. Hey mate, I'm a bit late. Could you quickly explain your daily flip line blue and yellow? Yeah. So the daily flip blue line yellow is basically the line. I put these lines in at the start of the streams. This is mainly to make sure that I know exactly where the 4 hour and the daily are facing. So now, right example, at this moment in time, I don't have to look at the 4 hour and the daily charts because I know the 4 hour. Well, it's just the 4 hours just flip bearish and the daily's bullish. So let's have a look. 4 hour flip bearish and the daily's bullish. So it means that I don't have to, look at different time frames all the time just to be like, oh, what's happening here? Like I can picture it in my head, and it means that if price starts to come down here, I can start to be looking for nice sells because I know the 4 hour and the daily are both on the right time frame. They're both in the right bias. Sorry, so it's all about the biases. So for example, if this one, if there was another line, forget this yellow line, and this yellow line was here. And this chart and this candle was up here, then the 4 hour is bullish and the daily is bearish. No, sorry, the daily is bearish. The 4 hour, the daily is bullish and the 4 hour is bearish. And both charts are contradicting, so you have to be able to keep it on the same bias. It just makes it a lot easier. And yeah, it means I don't have to look at this chart for the 4 hour and the daily every 10 seconds because I just know where it's at. But yeah, it helps a lot. I do like it. I do like it. So let's have a look at Asian. So Asian range pretty bad. So from like here to here, yeah, it's been in like a 20 pip range if that. Nice. But yeah, guys, if you've got any questions, feel free to ask. And give it a like in the chat. 3 likes already. Jeez. But yeah, we're gonna be waiting for closes above, man. Next week I'm going to be having more people on, I think, in Zoom, so we can speak to a lot more people. I'll have a guest on as well, I think, so that'll be good. That'll be good. But yeah, so this 4 hour still yet hasn't exceeded the high of the previous yet. and we have exceeded the low. So that's something to look about. That is something to think about. But yeah, this zone here is just not good for me. Hell no. But when we do exceed these highs here, oh bro, this is gonna be nice. It will be rather nice. And this little kind of box here, I'm not too asked about it. And this is because this is the Asian session, and normally Asian session doesn't really correlate with anything, so I'm not really too bothered about that stuff. And yeah. And yeah, I'm just waiting nicely. Yes, we'll wait nicely. And hopefully we can get a nice trade for the Monday. For the Friday. Fucking hell, I think it's Monday. Bro. Waking up early is rough, man. It is rough, but, you know, it's good. Get some morning trades in. London, especially, the volume this week's been good. Just annoyed I missed that fucking trade yesterday. Oof. That would have been so nice, man. That would have put me on like 10% for the week. Oof. That would be nice. But yeah, you can see, you know, candles are kind of, don't really know where they're closing, but this 30-minute, if it starts to flip, that would be quite nice. Those 4-hour and daily lines are fire. I need to add them to my analysis. Yeah, exactly. So like now I know both time frames are bullish. It just gives you some sort of kind of guideline, and you don't have to look at the chart every 10 seconds. So in 9 minutes time, I'm wanting this candle to print pretty much solid bullish. That's what I'll be looking for. Morning, why are you looking for buys 152,940? So I'm looking for it here because I want it to close above this region, and this region. So I'm wanting a candle to be like this, because this is a resistance. If we break above, sorry, and close above the resistance, which is here, sorry, a bit further on, before than that, then it's likely that price is going to make a lower wick here in this zone, and then when we start flipping, we're going to be exceeding and coming away like this, like that, and then off to the skies, boy, off to the skies. But that's where I want the close, because for example, if I said, you know what, actually I'm going to try and get in a buy here when we close above this region here, then this little area here, which it could reject, is too small, because, you know, we rejected here. So what's the chance of it rejecting here? Probably quite likely. But if I just wait for a candle close above this region here, then you should be good. Welcome everyone. We're starting to fill up now. Nice. End of the month, I think market is gonna rally. Ooh, let's have a look at the monthly actually. Oh, so this monthly's pulled down hard, but it's pulled down hard. It hasn't closed below this kind of resource here. If this flips today, bro, that'd be interesting. The monthly flips today. It nearly did it yesterday, but the monthly's only there. So that'll be interesting, 100%. Right, 7 minutes time. This candle's going to close. I'm wanting to close around this region here. That would be molto bene. Making some good support, some really strong bullish candles. We've got no news, so that's alright. Oh fuck. We've got no news, so we're alright. Let's look at gold. Yeah, gold will be no trade this morning, I don't think. But GJ exceeding these highs over here, bro, that's gonna be unreal. Hourlies, yeah, hourly needs to push hard like this up above here. That needs to make its low wick, and then we should be good. So it's coming up here, which is nice. 15 minutes pushing off this level again, just literally reacting off this daily flip, which is really good. 18 viewers, man. Jeez, that's some good shit, man. Took 2 L's on gold yesterday, sitting. Wish I took GJ. Oh, I'm looking for selling gold once it breaks below consolidation. I'll do gold in a second, but at the moment I'm not doing what I did yesterday and looking at gold because I know it's fucking ranging. I'm looking at GJ. I'm not looking at gold, okay? I want my GJ trade. I don't care about gold. I'm not missing this trade this time. But yeah, so someone took Imran, you took 2 L's on gold yesterday, bruh. 2 L's? How did you take 2? What session? London? Because our London was break even, bro. Nice break even trade. Right, this candle's gonna flip. It's got 5 minutes left. Where's it gonna close? It's looking good. Let's just get my magic keys ready, just in case. So 153, 400 would be my full TP there. Nice. Selling gold. I'm looking for sell ones. I know I said I won't look at gold, but I'll quickly do it. I don't, because I've got how long? 4 minutes left. Selling gold. Okay, 4 hour. 4 hours. If you're selling gold, So remember the last hourly closed bullish. Even though it was quite a weak. This one's got 3 hours and 3 hours left. Hasn't exceeded the low. So, and it's also it's a barcode, man. And what do we say about barcodes, chat? What do we say about barcodes? Come on, I want more people snapping it. What do we see when we see a barcode? It looks like a barcode from a shop. What does that mean? What does that mean? We all know what it means. We all know why we don't use it. Stay away. Why do we stay away? Why do we stay away? Because someone needs to know. The chat needs to be informed. Why do we stay away from the barcodes? So we stay away from barcodes because it is ranging. Because price is printing barcode, meaning, you know, one bullish candle, one bearish candle. It's ranging. Okay, so you have to be careful with that. No, I won't say stacking orders. Look, this is what clean candles are. When you see this, like this, you don't know where it's gonna go. Okay, you could do this. It could do this. It could go. It could go. Like, you don't know. Okay. Right. I'm going on to GJ because I'm not missing this fucking move because I can see it starting to come. Move. Right. There we go. Right. 3 minutes time. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Slow down, boy. So I'm waiting for this hourly close because I need it to make its bottom wick. Okay. And then on, it should be good. But that's looking nice. So the 4 hours flipping, all nice time frames daily. 4 hour, lovely. 2 minutes 36 left. And I need a close above this region, really. Which it looks like we'll probably get, which is good. I'd prefer a close. I don't really want to take an impulse on a Friday, but we'll see, we'll see. I'll keep the lower time frames in mind, but look at that. We're acting off support. Very, very solid. Literally, this hourly's just pushed. Sorry, this 30 minutes just pushed in the last like 5 minutes, which is good. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. 20 concurrent viewers. Let's go. Let's get it. What are people doing for weekends? Everyone's chilling. Right, 1 minute 50 left. It's good. It's good. So let's see if we close above this region here. I want you to break free. We need a break up there. Come on, boy. We can do it. We can do it. So I'm quite happy with that now. So the 4 hours exceeded the high of the previous as well. It has also exceeded the low, but taken with volume and stuff, I think we should be good. back testing this weekend. Lovely. I'm going to Silverstone, boy. I'm going to see a bunch of Lambos. So 1 minute's time. Need a close above. Need a close above. And then we're gonna be good. 10 likes on the stream already. Fucking hell, that's not bad. Jeez. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay. So we're doing well here. 46 seconds left. So in that time frame, I'll be wanting to make the lower wick, and this is why I want to make the lower wick, because if it jumps off straight away, that's fine. But the hourly is very likely going to make a lower wick. Well, probably about here, 865, 855. I'll be happy with, and that'll make it a nice 6 pip, 7 pip stop, which is what I'm looking for. So like down to like this zone maybe, then to exceed. That's a good risk to reward. It is very nice. It is very nice. I've got my TP, yeah, pretty high to be fair. It's pretty good TP. All right. Right. So we didn't close above, which is annoying. Hey ho. I still think exceeding these highs here could be alright, as long as it makes a low wick, and quite a nice low wick as well. Don't really want it to exceed straight away. So I'm going to be waiting a bit further. I want a low wick to be created. Oh, it's exceeding now. Oh, it's going. We're going, boys. Oh, bro, I might just open the trade. So if I could get my stop loss now, my stop loss is going to be too big. Bro, that's so quick. Ah, bro. Nice. Brooking above now. It's going to be feeding these wicks. That wick's too small mode for the hourly, bro. Come on. Anyway, we'll wait for the next 15. That's all good. To make a lower wick. That's grand. Yeah, because it didn't close above, so I'm not really too bothered about this, to be honest, because it's not a nice close, solid close above. But price is pushing off now here, but I'm going to be waiting for the next 15 minutes to either make a lower wick here now and then come, because this is too early on in the candle, okay? Too early on, 13 minutes. Do you expect price to run for 13 minutes? I don't know. I want it to make a lower wick and come back down here and then start exceeding. That's just the way I trade. And you can see here we're retreating already, but it's good, it's good. Just do wait. And there you go. So we need to be careful here. Wait for this lower wick. See, so, you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't with these impulses at the start. You need to be careful. That only happens like once every, you know, 10 times with a lot of momentum. It's like you're going to make a low wick first, which is what it's doing, which is good. Now it needs to make a low wick, and then if it has 6 or 7 minutes in the candle left, then starts flipping again, then I'll enter. I'm hoping that this low wick it's going to be making will be my stop. So I'll be looking like here. I'm on it to push down that far. Then when we start flipping and exceeding again, like here, 7 pips. You want it to close above 153. Yeah, to that for that traffic. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm happy to get in here because at that point there, my stop loss will be at break even, so I don't really care. So here we go. This is what he said, you know. Start of the candles, maybe wait a little bit more. Make a lower wick, boy. And because look at this, so like if you look at this 30 minute, look how big the wicks are. So it's very likely we're gonna have a big wick for this one. Chill out, GJ. Come on, make your lower wick a bit more, please. Bit more, please. Oh, we're gonna run again. We're gonna run again. But yeah, it's not for me. I don't want this. I want this lower wick to be more. Especially with that receding here, this resistance here. I want to be waiting more in the candle. Because it's got 26 minutes left for this 30 and 11 for this. So I want to wait a lot longer. And look at this. So you need to be careful here. This is why I didn't do it straight away. Is because you expect price to push above here, which is fine. It could work, but I want to wait for this lower wick to be formed, like here. Then go. That is what I'm waiting for. And yeah, but looks good still. Everything's still bullish. It's nice, it's nice. But I am very, very cautious of this. I don't want to be slapped with a stop loss straight away. I want to be waiting for this lower wick. 26 viewers, man. Jeez. Jeez. So yeah, if you wanted even safer, safer buys, just wait until we get a close above a stronger one, maybe above this region here. But I think with volume we should be good. So here we go. So now our low wick is going to be made, which is good. I said around this area, so yeah, not too bothered. So I'm trying to measure here. So if we got down to like here, it'd be, yeah, 8.5 pip stop. So that's not too bad. Here, 10 pip. Yeah, that's fine. So if I get a stop loss like here, when we flip again, I want it to push down a bit further, just for the fact that these candles have got a lot of wicks. So if we do start flipping and exceeding again, I may enter. The stop loss will be below this little candle, but I'd rather have it make it a bigger candle, to be honest. Still got 24 minutes, 9 minutes. Yeah, I really want it to push down a bit further, please. Please, sir, a bit further, por favor. Yeah, 153 is safer, I'd say. But I think with momentum it should be good. 4 hour looking good, hourly looking good. Hourly needs to push down a bit further, I'm not gonna lie. He needs to chill. Oh, we're flipping again. Right, I think I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, let's have a look. Not yet. Right. It's flipping. Stop loss will be here. Let's have a look. Spalaya, Mulaya, yeah, so my stop loss is going to be here on the flip. I've got a really, really nice risk to reward here. Expected price to push. I know it's not as big of a wick as I want, but I think it's going to be grand. How am I going to manage risk? There's nothing much I can really do apart from maybe this 5-minute flip in here. I might take off 50%. So that's going to be a very, very good risk, good trade to be in because it's really, really tight stops. And I'm expecting price to push now. It's made its lower wick. Now it should continue. But yeah, how am I going to manage the risk? And I want to show you this, guys. So if this goes wrong, I'm going to show you. If we start flipping here, 884, I'm going to take off quite a big proportion, 50%. Okay. So I'm going to look at the 5-minute as well, just for that. 884, 85, that's fine. But I expect now price to push. Because even though we didn't really close exactly here, I think with momentum, it's made its lower wick. We should start pushing quite nicely. And I've got a nice stop loss. Stop loss is like 8 pips, so I'm going to take this every day because the risk is only 8 pips, and the stop loss is like fucking. Sorry, the stop loss is like 8 pips, and the risk is like not a risk. TP is pretty high. 884, I said 884. I'm going to close half. I feel like I'm testing. Closing half at 884. So you always think, you're not thinking about how the trade is going to be winning. It's how you're going to be getting out the trade. Say so 884 and closing half. That's what I got to be doing, man. Because I don't want it to flip, really. Don't want it to flip bearish. And want this candle to start to push now, even on the 5-minute. Even if the 5-minute is a lower time frame, I want that to happen. And this is how, you know, managing your risk and stuff like that is such a good part of the stream, man. So look, we're coming down now at 904. Oh, we're popping back up. Come on, boys. This can break. I know it can. And if it doesn't, that's good. I'm happy with that. So if I lose this trade to this week, it's been about 5%. So that's not too bad. But we'll see. We'll see. Now we're starting to go. Now we're starting to go, boys. Mate, if we get a dub in the chat, boy, a Friday. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. Fuck yeah. So I'm up 3.5 pips, 3.5. It's not too bad. This candle's going to close in 6 minutes time, so I expect price to still run for this 6 minutes now. Not too bad. And I'll tell you when I put my stops to break even. It'll be around about this area here. Yeah, around about this area. And that'll be a nice last trade for the week, 100%. On the phone, you get a lie. And the reason why I'm going to put my stops to break even at this area is because there's resistance here. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But all I'm thinking about is taking my trade off. 884, 50%, and the rest at 850, I think. 855, I think. 30 confluent viewers, man. Jeez. This is a really, really good risk to reward. Very, very happy with it. I'll take this any day. And yeah. Feel like I'm dancing. And actually now, so 84, let's have a look. Yes, I don't really want it to come back here. That's grand. So I'll probably take off most of it here. 50, 60, 70% nearly. That's what I'll be looking for. I'll let my dog out. Come on. And yeah, that's what I'll be doing. But this is how you do. You risk manage, and you always think about how can I get out of this trade if it's not going the right way. If it's going the right way and flying, that's grand. But when you're really, really focusing on your losses, how are you going to get out? That's what I do, man. That's what you do. That's what you do. And this is grand. I mean, 8 pip stop for like a 40 pip gain. Really, really good. And with momentum, it should push. And if it doesn't, that's grand. So we'll come back down now. Watching it on my terminal. I'm looking at this 5 minute here, and I'm saying if this 5 minute here flips, it will be amazing. It's closed above as well. As long as it doesn't really exceed the low here, I'm happy. So that's why I'm going to take off 50% if it kind of gets around this area. Hourly bullish, 30-minute bullish. So yeah, we'll see. We shall see. And as long as we're with the trend, it's good. It's good. I'm happy. I'm very, very happy with this trade. So if this goes wrong as well, I'll be doing an analysis of how it went wrong, why it went wrong, what could I have waited for. Is it later on in the candle? So now this 15-minute candle, okay, which is a bit annoying, is it's going to be closing in 3 minutes time, and it hasn't moved a lot. So this is worrying now. So this is when I'm going to start to close and stuff like that. So at 884, as I said, I'd be closing half. We can see my emotions, don't really care. I know what I'm good at, and you know the losing trades are the ones you need to do. This is going to be the first losing trade of the stream ever, and this is going to be amazing. That's all I'm thinking about. As long as I manage the risk, though, I'm managing the risk. So coming down, nearly. So I'm down like 4 pips. That's not bad. That's not bad. Not bad. All alone on the phone, you're gonna get like. All alone on the phone, you're gonna get like. Spotlight, yeah. So yeah, it's not bad at all. A really good entry as well. I'm very happy with that entry right there. I still trade London even though my win rate is way better on NY. I can't help it. Stick to what you're good at though. What's the point in doing the other one if you can't? Wish I lived in America to trade earlier. Yeah, I know. Because you could probably, if you're in America, you could probably do it for your job. If you could do it and then whilst being at a job. I did think that'd be pretty fire. That'd be pretty fire. Come on, flip that candle. Come on, flip that candle, boy. Flip that candle. You got 1 minute left. Come on. So I hadn't exceeded 884, which is not what. That's all I care about. Now explode for me. Explode. This closes bullish. That'll be good. That'll be really, really good. And if it closes bullish, yeah, I'll keep the stops there, which will be nice. 864. That'll be nice. So really, really good risk to reward here. Come on. Come on, guys. If we get a W in the chat, I'm going to have these likes up, boys. Oh. That momentum came there, bruh. That momentum. But yeah, we should be alright now. I'll jinx that. So this 15-minute candle is going to close in 35 seconds time. It's closing bullish. It's closing nice bullish. As long as it closes bullish, it's alright. If it closes bearish or weak bearish, I'll probably close half. But at the moment, it's alright. It's alright. We're getting a close at this point in 16 seconds time. Okay. But you've seen, I haven't even talked about my, my 10 pips yet. I'm talking about how I'm getting out of this trade if it goes wrong. Okay. And GJ, at the moment, you are about 1 pip in profit, but you're just chilling. You're just chilling. So this candle here is going to make its lower wick, and I hope the lower wick is not lower than 884. Okay. So that's what you're going to do. You know that candles mainly make a lower wick. Now we've closed above though, and I'm going to be really happy to hold this trade now. If I may, all alone on the phone. But yeah, it needs to make its low wick first. But it's closed above this resistance here, right here. Even though this one didn't really, I expect the price to push up, so we're good. It just needs to respect its low it's made, and it should be good. Yeah, 153. I've seen that. A lot of people looking for buys of 153 with all this kind of resistance here. That's fine. 100%. GJ. Come on, GJ. Come on, GJ. I don't want it to come back in this range, though, man. If it comes back in this range, I won't be trading today. Hell no. It'll be ranging. So now the 30-minute candle needs to close. It's got 13 minutes left. And yeah. All I care about is 884. All I'm thinking about is 884. Bum. 24 viewers, man. Bro, this is sick. How many playbacks already? 14 likes. Jeez. This is good. Right, come on now. You need to push off now, boys. I want some momentum. I want some volume. I want some London goodness, man. Some London goodness to just set us out for the week. But all I'm really thinking about is how I'm getting out. My button, so like if you look here, my button is literally on here. Literally holding this. It's not stop to break even, it's not this, it's close half at the moment because that's where we're at. So my button is literally on, like you see my hands are free, and literally just click that. And yeah. Right, come on. 2 pips of profit. I don't want 2 pips, boy. I don't want 2 pip, boy. I'd close half if this one flips bearish. It's made its lower wick, I suppose. Yeah. Do you mean the 30-minute? Do you mean the 30-minute? Because that's basically what my 5-minute thing is there. Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree. That's a good point. Yeah, if this candle flips now, bearish, I'll close 50%. I say 50%, boy. I'm also wary on this kind of thing here. 1 second. This zone. So this wick and this kind of level. So at the moment, now, I'm going to be looking to put on my stops to break even very, very soon. We are exceeding the high of the previous 15-minute. Here we go. Okay. So now we're here, 6.5 pips. That's nice. That's nice. I'm going to be putting my stops to break even right now. 7 pips. So stop loss to break even. We're at 7 pips, which is nice. Need it to run off a bit more. Don't really want it to come back to my entry, so that is grand. And And let's see if we can get this, boys. So we're gonna clip this. Stop loss of break even. We made some pips today, boys. Let's just get this off. We're running nicely. 9 pips. So I'm gonna start 10 pips, 11 pips, 12 pips, boy. Oh, bro. Oh, bro. Mate, put them W's in the chat, boy. Put them W's in the chat. Fuck, bro. Fuck. Now I got a runner, bro. Nice, man. Nice. We like that. We like that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, son. Oh, yeah. I got a runner. My TP is all the way past here. It's actually to 6. It's actually up to here. 7:30. So let's do this. 7:30. So guys, I actually put a new filter, not filter, thing on. Here. W. W in the chat, boys. I'm gonna be doing this, boys. 1 second. We got W's in the chat, boys. 16 pip trade. We waited for candles to close. We got a nice pump up on the live stream. Come and join it. Got a nice runner coming now. Make sure you join the live stream. 25 viewers, man. First week completed. Easy peasy. Let's go. Let's go, man. Who caught that, man? I told you. Need momentum. Wait for the little wick, and we're good, man. So I actually caught. Let's see. London. Let's see. So how many pips did I get? Yeah, I got like 6, 7. I got like 13 pips. Boo! Lovely, man. Well done, well done. So who caught that, guys? Who caught that? Make sure you like the stream as well if you caught that. Make sure you like the stream. 17 likes, bro. I need a higher than that, bro. Higher than that. So if you look at my clip before, I literally drew out these candles. Okay, I drew out these candles. I literally drew out these candles from start to finish. I said we need to close like this. Then you wait for the low wick and then start pushing up, bro. So this should theoretically, if as long as it doesn't flip bearish, it should continue to the next zone, which is up here. So by the way, if you want to know, my magic keys here. So what I pressed, the first button I pressed was stop loss break entry here, and when it hits 10 pips, then I did close custom at when it hit 15 or 14 pips, and my custom is set at 75%. So 75%. I've got 25% running, and yeah, man. So you could have waited a bit longer for this candle to close, to be honest. I got in maybe a bit too early, but still, it's the same thing. That candle flip, you'd have been grand. This is what we do every day in the chat. So you can see now, clean candles to the left. We should theoretically fill up this range. So this is going to be a clip. I hope I recorded that. Let's see if I have. Oh, I have. Fuck yeah. Amazing, guys. Amazing. So I hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed that shit, man. Oh yeah, I've got a sound. I got a sound. So. There we go. There we go. There we go. Well done. Well done. Well done. Jeez. I've also got an L sound, which I was just so tempted to use then. Wait, it's this. Wait. Kind of want to get a better one. I'm kind of like a meh, meh, meh. But yeah, lovely shit. So now a nice runner going. I got like a 1 lot runner, nearly like a 0.89 or something. And that should be continuing. So I've got my TP ages away, but yeah. And actually, if you look at the 15-minute here, if you actually look at the 15-minute, 1 second here, it shouldn't flip here. So we've got a nice entry, man. Stop loss of break even here. I wouldn't want it to flip anyway. So we've got a really, really, really nice entry there for stop loss of break even, 100%. And we should continue to the next zone. The monthly also has potential to flip, and that'll be interesting. But yeah, guys, absolute dubs in the chat. Lovely stuff. So let me just update my OBS. Let's do this. Let's do this. So trades called. So trades taken. GJ buys. Plus 14 pips. Are you funded? Yes, sir. on Fun and Talent. If you want to ask a question about Fun and Talent, feel free to do it. And then actually wait, 14 pips slash runner. There we go. Amazing stuff. Amazing work, guys. You missed it. Oh, bro, you missed it. Did you miss it because you were too late? Did you miss it because you were in bed, or what? Why did you miss it? How did you miss that move? But yeah, so we're clearing these candles now. This candle's closed in 5 minutes time. We have really potential to start moving. Really, really good. Oh, do you see on Magic Keys, right? If you go on Magic Keys' Instagram, they fucking posted a video of me using it. I was like, jeez, where's my plug, bro? Where's my plug? Lovely, man. So who caught that? Who caught that? Show me some charts, guys, as well. If you got some charts, feel free to send them. All you have to do is press your camera button, get the link, but don't take the whole thing. So you need to take this the dash X bit after that. That's all you have to take, and then send it to me. Can you still trade on your own account while doing the Fun and Talent challenge? Yeah, but it is quite hard, to be honest. But at the moment, I'm focusing on my own and the Fun and Talent, and I just kind of do it. I try and do it separately. I do like Magic Keys on one and just my own self on the other. So good energy here. Thank you for this, brother. No bother, no bother. We do this every day. So you can see now price is starting to resist the 5 minute. Ooh, this is interesting. So as long as we close like this, though, we should be all right. 30 minute is going to close in 4 minutes, and if it closes there, as long as it doesn't exceed the low, this is a good trade, and people will be entering on this trade. Get a copy trader, bro. Yeah, that's facts. Actually, I need to look at that. I don't really know how it works, but yeah, I definitely need to. Stream health, mate. We've got 75 playbacks already, and it's not even 8:25 yet, bro. This is sick. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying the streams. So I started on Friday, like I did one on Friday. I had like 10 viewers. Now I got 27 concurrent viewers, man. That's what you do. But also, guys, remember, you know, these are going to be days where you're going to take and losing trades. We were very close to taking and losing trades. I told you when I was going to close, and it never happened. But you need to keep positive. And as you can see here, my risk was 8 pips, and actually, even if it did hit, I would have closed 884. So that would have been probably about 6.5 pips, 6 pips, okay. And then my gain was 15. That's a really, really good risk to reward. So in terms of swinging, so if you don't get this right, if in terms of swinging, I literally got a 3-1 nearly then, right? If that was a swing trade, that's like someone getting a 90 pip trade from a 30 pip stop loss. So can you see why now we don't have to swing and do these massive trades? All we have to do is catch these small little moves. But if you've got a good risk to reward and you're risking 2%, it's exactly the same as someone risking 2% on 30 pip stop loss and to get a 90 pip gain. Do you see? So this is why we don't really care about how many pips we get, and why a lot of people go, oh, you only catch 10 pips. Well, yeah, but I only risk fucking 5. So it's like someone risking 50 pip stop loss and getting a 100 pip gain. But it just looks cool because, oh, I got 100 pips. Like, well, yeah, but there's lots of things that could go wrong from there, and how many times do you actually catch that move? So, yeah, be wary on stuff like that. Be wary on stuff like that, because it can be pretty much a lot of bullshit. I hope you guys get that. If you don't get that, please tell me and I'll try and clarify a bit more. But yeah, because we risked like 6 pips, 7 pips. We gained 16, 15. Good risk to reward. Get the likes up, people. Just gave you a dub. Exactly, boy. Mate, I'm going to be doing dubs all year, man. Dubs all year. But can you see, though, how I wasn't at the start? I wasn't very, very happy to enter straight away. Even though yesterday it did do that, okay? Yesterday it ran straight away. Because I know most times it doesn't, okay? This didn't make a low wick for me yesterday. And I think a lot of you guys are like, Max, why don't you enter? Like, I mean, obviously we're on gold as well. And I probably would have, maybe. But still, the fact is when this hourly opened at 8 o'clock here, it pushed down quite a bit. Because I'm waiting for the bottom wick of the hourly. I'm waiting for all the bottom wicks. And what I mean by the bottom wick of the hourly is this candle right now, which is what I was waiting for the bottom wick. This is a 50 minute, but this bottom wick right now here is the bottom wick of the hourly. You see? The same wick. And obviously I'm like, well, in probability wise, if you look at the hourly time frames, they all have bottom wicks. So I'm going to wait for this one to do, and then we'll blast off. And that's what happens. So yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. How many likes we got on the stream now? 20 likes. Love it, love it, love it. Yesterday we got 30, but to be fair, we got another hour on the stream. So let's have a look at gold. If people haven't took these trades, let's have a look at gold. Okay. Okay. So you can see now, the daily is flipped bullish. The 4-hour is flipped bullish. Unfortunately, I think if you look left here, we do have resistance at this level right here, 1834. But if we do start exceeding and having a nice consistent close above here, we've got a nice range to fill, which is 100 pips. So what could you wait for here? Yeah, so price is starting to come up. This is good, but because there's, I think there's, let's have a look. Where is it? Because there's traffic here, it's a bit risky. But to be honest, this is a 30 pip range. I mean, if you waited for a close above this region, let's have a look at the 30. You could be either here or here, but probably more likely here. You could get it, but that makes this little zone a lot shorter and could react at any point. So it's risky. I'd say clearer buys are above 183.4. 1834, no, sorry, not 183.4. Are you profitable for the week? Yes, sir. I'm actually up like, I think, well, now after that, I think I'm up about like 5%, 6%, 5.6%, something like that. Yes, sir. And bearing in mind, that was 5.6%, and the past 2 days at NY I've had losses. So, you know, this is why, because I'm monitoring my losses really, really tight. And the reasons why I have my losses are as follows. It was on the Controller FX stream. We both did the same trades and stuff like that. Here I entered a buy when we exceeded the highs here, I think, when this made a little low wick and it started pushing at 1 o'clock. Then we got rejected, hit my stop loss here, and then the day before, where was it? I think it closed above here in this 30-minute time frame. Wait for the low wick and then started flipping, entered, and then oof. So yeah, this is just really, really bad range, right? Really, really bad price action. So yeah. So you can see now price is coming down, but this is the lower wick. As long as we don't exceed the low wick, we'll be good. So did you catch yesterday's gold buys? No, unfortunately I was away, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. But I would have been in them. So you can see price now is coming down, but this is what we expect, okay? And actually now, if you look at this, price, wait, I'll do it in here. It's closed below this, closed above this resistance now. But price is starting to push down. I'm on 4 pips profit for my run. I hope it doesn't hit. It shouldn't, but if it does, that's fine. But this should be the lower wick being formed, and then we start coming up here and exceeding, and then it should look something like this. But it needs to respect this low here. But so people who are getting in layer, I mean, even if this candle flipped here, it could be quite a good idea as long as it doesn't exceed the low of the previous 15. Because you've closed above, you wait for this to flip, and that could be a nice trade. So we're coming down. Oh, I'm so close to my stop loss, break even. But it's all right. We got our trade. We got 75%, so that's nice. Oh yes, yes, it's still leveraging it, bro. Come on. React off that, bitch. React off it. Don't hit the lows. Don't hit the lows. So yeah, sometimes your runners will get stopped out, but this is why you take your profits quickly, man. You take your profit on that candle, okay? And then the runner is whatever you want. Get off. So yeah, I'm gonna do this now. So I think so price is broken above this range here. Also closed above here. So price should flip and it should be good. It should be good in the chat. Oh, we're coming down 2.8%, 2.8. Come on, wick back up now, boys. So it's 11 minutes left. This is what I expect to happen, though. It's unfortunate that I couldn't get in before the lower wick, but we should be all right. Yeah. Oh, come on, come on. So I mean, even if now, to be honest, it's quite a good entry. 30 minutes make it slow. The 8 AM and the 8:30. Yeah, is it your 8:30? Is it your 8:30 though? Yeah, very, very true. Very, very true. Well, we'll see if that comes into fruition today. So, by the way, if you look at the chat, Wayne's talking about this thing he's been looking at the moment, and where the 8 AM candle does something, pushes up or pushes down, and the 8:30 does the opposite, which is interesting. My 8:30, yeah, that's it. 8:30. But still, with price action, I mean, if we do exceed this zone here, which is closed above, and we should be still coming back up here. That's still my analysis here. As long as it doesn't exceed the low of the previous here, it's good. It's very, very good that this is gonna be, like, you can see it here. If you guys can't see this, right, then I don't know what you guys are looking at. But like, as long as this doesn't exceed the low here, this is gonna be the low weight, and then we start coming up. Oof. It's going to be gorgeous, but you have to wait for this lower wick. This is why getting in on close of candles is not a good idea. Wait for the low wick, because most time it's going to happen. You know, 70-80% of the time it's going to make a low wick. And that 20% you don't make a low wick and it flies, tough shit. We're coming down now. It's going to hit by stop loss to break even. No. No. Oh, yes. But the buys are still valid as long as you don't exceed the low here. But unfortunately, my stop loss is not there. My stop loss is 3.7, so here. To be fair, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. Yeah, you have to see it pulling up quite sharply now. So we've still got 9 minutes left, so it's still all valid. Still all valid. Now we've still got 20 likes in the chat. Boom! So if you guys took that trade, please give it a like. So we're coming down now. Oh, it's going to hit my stop. No. No, GJ. But yeah, man, really solid trade today. Love that. Easy work. Easy work. Oh, bro, it was 0. Oh, it's going to hit it. No, my runner. Oh, yeah. So it's hit my runner. So now, guys, look. It's exceeded the low of the previous. So this is worrying business. This is worrying business. As you can see the low now, so that's very, very bad. But for the 30-minute time frame, it's still alright. If this 30 happens to flip bullish, would take another trade. No, I've took my trade for the morning. I only take one each session. But if I wasn't in a trade, yes, I'd be looking at that, I think. As long as this candle here pushes up and closes like maybe above this range here, is fine. If it closes like this, no, I wouldn't touch it. That's a strong bearish candle rejecting the zones. Oh yeah. But the 30-minute and the hourly, look. Oh, look at that. So as you can see here, guys, this hourly candle hasn't closed yet, okay? And if it doesn't close above this resistance here, then the buys are going to be invalid, because if you see here, we had resistance at this point here, resistance at this point here, resistance at this point here. If this candle closes here, respects this zone, then yeah, the buy is invalid after that. So just be careful. This has 22 minutes left, got a lot of time. The 30-minute time frame, so if you enter the 30-minute time frame, these are still valid. The 50-minute isn't, because it exceeded the low. Let's come back in this zone. And yeah. Lovely stuff, guys, lovely stuff. So that's a really good breakdown there. That 8M8 thing I've noticed made me take out runners. Wow, that's a good analysis though, Wayne. Definitely. Took them runners out, boy. Very true. Right, so gold. Oof. This candle flips. It's not enough zone really. You can see it's making support though, so people will probably get in here early. Yeah, this is looking good. The daily's flipping. Where's it going to come to? This next level, which is 100 pips away. It's gonna flip here. I mean, you could have, if you wanted to, have entered here. It's closed above this resistance here, this small mini resistance. It's got 20 minutes left, so it's quite early on in the candle, unfortunately. If this candle flips like here, but then there's traffic here. Yeah, there's not enough. There's not enough room, I don't think. But it looks like this 15-minute has dipped into this zone here. So let's have a look here. Yeah, like 16 pips. 16 pips. If this hourly closes though, that'll give some good room. Will GG end its long bullish run after hitting the daily resistance? Find out in the next episode. I don't know. I think today could be a good day. I think it could be good. So you can see here, 30 minutes still valid. Hasn't exceeded the lows here. Hasn't exceeded the lows. And now it's starting to push up. So as long as it doesn't really close in this zone here, as long as it closes above here, you're grand. But it's got 5 minutes, so it's very unlikely now. But yeah, so this is the buys I took this morning. If everyone's just joined, I got a nice 15 pips, so very, very good. My runner got stopped out, unfortunately. My runner was entry was about here, so sorry. So runner got stopped out, so I'll do this. And I'm saying now, if price closes back in this range here, we know that sells could be buys could be a lot harder. But on the 30-minute time frame, however, we still haven't exceeded the low. If price starts retreating up and then starts flipping, this could be a good buy opportunity if you guys haven't entered already. But this hourly, it needs to be very, very careful. This is the one thing that's making it a bit nervous. This candle needs to stop pushing away and starting to close above even this resistance here. But especially this one. If this pulls all the way back in here, we are going to be caught in this no trade zone all day. For the time being, like this zone here, which is just choppy and rubbish. It's not clean. And yeah. So you can see it's not really hard to look at where price is going to move, how it's going to move. We got a nice close above though. Like I still think these buys are valid. It's got 18 minutes left. That's a long time. As long as this pulls up a bit higher, it could be good. I'm just glad we got a nice move. 83 playbacks, bro. This is sick. But yeah, the hourly is what I'm looking at. Very, very key. 4 hour looks good, but yeah, the hourly needs to close above this resistance, 100%. Preferably like here, because what will happen is if it closes here, then we've closed above this resistance here. The next one should make a lower wick, tap this kind of level, and then clean candles all the way up. That fucking hell, I'm so bad at drawing them still. So this is what I would like to see. But easy work as usual. Easy work. But you see, like when we were in drawdown and stuff. So by the way, if you guys are new here, I took a trade here, and this was made the low wick. This was my stop loss, so I did this. And then TP was all the way up here, but I took profits here and here. But you can see that when this low wick was made and we started exceeding the highs here, this is my stop loss. But I also was trying to reduce risk and looked at the 5-minute time frame and said if this candle here flips bearish here, which it nearly did actually, fucking hell, I said 884 I think, so around here, I'm gonna take off 50%, and it never did, and then it started running again, so it was nice. That's K. So 16 minutes left. It's got a lot of time in this candle. If this candle flips, bro, I'm telling you, it could be quite nice. For the hourly close as well. Wow, there's literally 28 concurrent viewers. This is nice, man. It is beautiful. See, I'm going Silverstone this week, so that'll be good shit. 22 likes now, boy. Lovely stuff. But yeah, this is why. So the reason why I'm still not really caring about this 50-minute close, you know, exceeding the low of the previous, is because of this 30 minutes. It's a higher time frame. It's closing above solid resistance. It should be good. But yeah, we got a nice 14 pip trade, man. Very happy with that. Easy trade as well. So let's have a look at gold. Is gold closed above yet? No, so it didn't actually. It never flipped that wick I was talking about. Still hasn't flipped it yet. It's gonna close in 39 seconds to the 50-minute. But the 30-minute still got 15 minutes left. So if it does flip it, that could be quite a nice opportunity. But you'd have to have your stops to break even, like here. 28 viewers, man. 28 viewers. A lot of people. Alright, yeah, so I'm still waiting. There's 50 minutes to go. So if you're thinking about this as well, if you actually do enter on this flip here, your stop loss is going to be way too big. You see that 15 pips? So what you're going to have to probably do is wait for this next 50 minutes to close, make its lower wick, and then enter, which will be the high of the previous, and then the next 30-minute lower wick, and then go. Could perhaps put your IG handle, fun and talent link, and so forth in the description box. Yeah, exactly. I know, I need to get around to doing that, to be honest. I need to do that. Good idea. I'll do that when I'm driving. Not driving. I'm not driving. My mum is, but yeah, I'll do that today. I made a very quick description. This is good though. I'm liking it. So it's gonna push up. 5-minute closes above. Yeah. 15 minutes. Sorry, 50-minute closes above. Yeah. All kind of valid here. The one bias you could. It's if you're safer. If you want to be more safer, wait for this hourly to close. So obviously wait for this to close as well. Because it doesn't make sense here. I mean, the stop loss is huge. I like keeping my stop losses 10 or under. So yeah. Yeah, but this hourly needs to be more confident. Because at the moment it's very short. It needs to be pushing off quite nicely. And yeah. Let's look to the left again, just for the 4 hour. Yeah, so it should fill up this kind of range here. Oh, it's annoying if it starts running without my runner. Bro, my runner's gone. Yeah, this 13 minutes time to close. Does it have time to push off and then run quite a bit? I don't know. So it's 30 minutes is quite long, but for GJ especially, I don't know if I'll have enough time. Whereas something like gold would move in that time. I've seen gold move like 10-20 pips in like the last minute. So you can see prices starting to come up now. But you know, this 50-minute did close in this range. So to be more safer, I mean, you could get like a buy stop above here, but to be safer, you could wait for the hourly to close. That's probably what you want to do, just to make sure you get a nice close above, and then you can wait for this lower wick, because most hourlies have a lower wick, can you see? So what's the point in getting in when you know it's going to make a low wick and could tap your stop loss already, when you can just wait a little more. 30 concurrent viewers, man. Welcome to the stream. We took a 14 pip trade today on GJ. I haven't had a loss this week on our streams, which is amazing. No losses. I've had one break even, like three buys basically, and yeah, it's been great. It's been good. But yeah, so the trade today, this morning, if people are new, I got into a trade here when we started exceeding the highs, and made its low wick, and it started pumping, and I got some nice breaks. And when we got to here, my stop loss was at break even because I knew there was resistance here, and then we just continued further on, and then I just got my pips, which is nice. But yeah, I put my stops at break even here, and this is why I don't really care about this resistance here, because when we start exceeding and pushing into the zone, my stop loss is going to be at break even, so I don't really care. What will be your next potential buy after 1 hour close? So the hourly close, I'll be wanting probably, well, it depends where this kind of closes, to be honest. This 30-minute and 50-minute. If this 50-minute closes bullish here, then that'll be another entry, to be fair. But just wait for the little low wick to be made, and then. Phew. But I won't take any more trades now. I've done my trade. But for other people, though, I'm gonna give some things. But this 1 minute isn't giving me much confidence at the moment. Not 1 minute. This 1 hourly. It needs to start giving me some proper close above this kind of resistance level, especially this one. So yeah, we've got 10 minutes left. Is that enough time to run? I don't know. I do not know. Do not know. So guys, if you've got any charts as well, or anything about fun and talent, or like funding kind of things, or starting trading with a small account, or any of these questions, feel free to ask. I'm pretty knowledgeable with them. I've done all of them. So I like which broker to use. I use IC Markets, pretty good broker. If you're in the UK, I love it. I withdrew yesterday, and it's in my bank already. It's pretty fire. And yeah, so if also your charts, if you want to send some charts, feel free to send some charts, man. While we're waiting for this flip. This is looking good now. So the 5 minutes starting to push nicely. You can see we're going to start to leave this zone. So if we leave this zone here, where are we going to go? We're going to go to the next zone, which is up here. And this is clean candles. Move over to Black Bull. I was at IC. Black Bull is great. Really, I like IC Markets. I mean, I like Black Bull, and I like actually their whole Instagram and stuff. They message me quite a lot, but for the long run at IC Markets, I just think there's customer support, like the amount of times I have to ring them up and stuff. They're just very, very good for stuff like that. And they reply in like 15 seconds because they're big. The IC Markets is the biggest broker, I'm pretty sure. It's huge, and the spreads are tight. So, yeah. So this has got 9 minutes left. Yeah, it's still quite a lot of time. I never had an issue with IC Markets. They are great. Yeah, facts. They're very, very good. I do like. So later on in the day, if you guys are trading NY, let's have a look and see if there's any news. So let's have a look here. So this is Forex Factory, if people don't know. Also it says, what about commissions? Commissions is like 5 cents per 0.01 lot, so like $5 per one lot, or £5, I think. Fees, but banks does. How to avoid paying fees at IC Markets? I don't pay any fees with deposits or withdrawals. You can IC Markets deposits, you can get them free from PayPal and a debit on the bank, and withdrawals I don't pay fees either. I don't pay any fees. IC Markets do not charge fees, but bank does. Oh really? That's just your bank, bro. You need to change your bank. I've got Starling. Starling's a sick bank. Right, so here we look US core price index. So we've got some news. What's 130 and CAD GDP. So yeah, they've got an unemployment cost, personal income. So what are we expecting? So the expected forecast is pretty similar as the previous. So as long as this number doesn't really change too much, you'll be grand. There's nothing much going on. Oh my god. So you can see that this candle still hasn't flipped. Only got 7 minutes left. The 50-minute close bearish. This one is bearish as well, like seeing the lows. So the buyers are not valid at the moment. Oh, are you gonna get the flip? So if this candle flips, I still wait now for 7 minutes for the thing. But you, nah, I'd wait 7 minutes. I would wait for the. I'd wait for this close, this 50-minute close. Hopefully, like this. This comes up like this, like that. Next one pulls down. Then. And the reason why I'm looking for the pull down is because this pull down here will be the low. Oh fuck. The low of the previous of the next candle should be about here. This low here, remember, is still the 50 minutes that I did. Does IC Markets accept crypto deposits? Oh, I don't know actually. I do not know. Let me check. Let me check. And if you're going to use IC Markets, please feel free to use my link. It's in my Instagram. stop loss wise, and Instagram. Let's have a look here. Deposits. If I try to deposit here, just gonna check for you. Funds, Rapid. No, it doesn't look like it. Internet banking. No. No, 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 no. It doesn't use crypto, unfortunately. Which is a bit of a shame, but hey ho. Right, this candle, come on now. Oof, rejecting those levels, man. What about a 30-minute salary play in GJ? Yeah, so at the moment, if you've seen for the past 2 days, we've been looking at salary plays, and bro, they have not been working. I'm staying well away from salary plays at the moment. I want some confidence. I want to see some salary plays actually work, but the past 2-3 days hasn't worked, so it suggests to me I'm not going to be doing that. But I mean, it could work, but it's not only going to be salary. It'll be salary play on the 30-minute. As long as the 30-minute closes around this region here, 153, I think it'll be grand, because it's came all the way back down this zone. It's pulled all the way up, basically saying to this zone, I don't want to be in here anymore. Pulls all the way back up. As long as you do exceed the highs here, I think it could be a good thing. But it's just about stop loss, which is why you need to wait for the lower wick. You need the lower wick to give you a good entry. KYC is an issue with some of our countries. Ah, I get ya, Fucking hell, that was loud outside. What is salary play? So salary play is something that like Control FX did. It's basically when a candle, I think it's like this. Anyway, 1 second. So if this candle here, oh shit, 1 second. I'll do it on the 30-minute because you can't do it in here. So 30-minute, it's basically when you get a close above resistance. This 30-minute or a 50-minute as well closes bearish, but quite weak bearish here. Okay, and has quite like a big bottom wick and stuff. Then the next one comes up, what makes this little low wick here, and then comes up and it starts exceeding the high here. Then you take an entry like this on exceeding the highs here, and then the below of the current candle, and then you expect price to push off, exceeding the highs, and then that'll be the coinciding with the hourly. But it's basically exceeding the high of the previous bearish candle, which to me, I like it sometimes, but it's only when volume's here, and at the moment we're struggling to gain traction at this level. So yeah, 23 likes. Pooh! Too easy, man, too easy. 23 likes. We did a nice trade today, 50 pips trade. It's got 3 minutes now. 24 likes. Let's go. Let's get them likes up. I want to get 30 likes again. 30 likes. I'll keep 30 likes, boy. Yeah. So let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hours got an hour left. Yeah, it can do some damage in that hour. 25 likes. Boo! Also, every single week I'm putting in more stuff for the thing. So next week I'm going to use like Nightbot and stuff, which will help like monitor like the chat and like if you ask questions, it'll basically tell you quite quickly, which is quite cool. So 2 minutes 53 seconds left. Let's see what's going to happen. So this hourly is going to close above resistance. I'd prefer it to be here at 153. Really would prefer it. But as long as it's above here, I don't really care. Come on, push off, boy. 2 minutes time. 2 minutes time. And yeah, definitely continued buys. If it can't fill this range in this session, in London it will. In London it will. Not London, in NY it will. This is a solid zone here to fill. This is the nice zone. That is what I'll be wanting to fill up, which is what I wanted my runner to do, but unfortunately my runner got stopped out, which is a bummer. My trade, great call, brother. Nice. Okay. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So yeah, guys, you can send your charts in. Oh shit, 1 second. Okay. So this is let's have a look what time frame. This is the 5 minute. Okay. So bullish bias for GJ. Prices ranging. Waited for 1 hour candles close above support. Okay. Would manage risk if 5 minute low got broken. Yeah, so that's why I did as well. Oh, sorry. 2. New 1 hour and open past the high right away without your proper bottom wick. Didn't execute. Waited for price to create bottom wicks. This is exactly what I said. Yeah. So you wait for the bottom wick. You don't get rush in straight away. 5 minute candle closed bullish above resistance. Expected as next one was making bottom wick. So loss below current 550 minute 8.5 pips. 50-minute closed bullish and next one past the highs and pushed up to stop loss break even 7 pips. She could 90% at 14 pips. Runner stopped out break even. Cracking. That's exactly what my trade was today. Amazing. So look at that. Your stop loss is 8.5 pips, and you'd have managed risk on the 5 minute got broken, so that way about 6 pips, 7 pips, and then your TP was 14 pips. So 2-to-1 risk reward. Amazing stuff. Very good chart there. I like that. Easy. Oh, so this 30-minute closed solid bearish in the zone. Hasn't closed yet though. 1 second. So the 50-minute did close bullish, but it is in this consolidation range here. And here. Which is unfortunate. So no trade. I don't think I'd wanted to close above this region, and I didn't get it. And also the hourly didn't close above really, so you have to wait for this top wick at least. Oh shit! What did I just delete? I think I just deleted the resistance. 1 second. Resistance here. But yeah, so 30-minute close bearish now. Not good. Yeah, so close below that hour resistance. So what you'd want to wait for really is the next 50 minutes close bullish. About here, because if it closed bullish like here, then this hourly's made its bottom wick, and then it started to push. So look at it now; it's making its bottom wick, which is very good. But I would not enter in any of these candles. You need to wait for a 50-minute bullish about here to then continue buys, I think. Sure thing. Yeah, that's what you look for. Let's have a look at gold still. It's the same kind of thing for gold here. 50-minute, 30-minute close bearish. Oof. Hourly closed above this kind of resistance here, but you have to wait for this low wick at the start. That's what you gotta do. Oh, I got an itchy nose, man. 25 likes on the Friday stream. Too good. I'm gonna change my what's it called? My intro kind of screen as well. I'm gonna make it quite cool. But yeah, really solid for the week. Nice. But yeah, you can see now it's struggling. Oh, it's gonna start to break down here. Come back in this zone. If this candle closes in this zone here, then buys are not valid at all, and then it should suggest to fill back up this range here, which is unfortunate, but that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, so 30 minutes hasn't exceeded the low yet, so that's alright, but it's not looking the best. But as long as the hourly, so I'm gonna put another thing on here, like a white line. As long as the hourly hold its lower wick, I think the buys will still be valid. But you need to wait for a 50-minute close above this zone here. So if this candle comes down, starts flipping candles here. See if we can do this a bit better. Next one makes a low wick, taps this area here, makes its low wick. Then it starts exceeding. And then just on and on like that. And your stop loss would either be here or here. That's all you have to wait for, really. And then you'll be good. But it's very important to at least be on the trend for like the 50 minutes, at least get a close above again. Even though, yeah, you could just do this trade in the hourly, but it's a lot safer to wait for a 50-minute bullish. And then you just got momentum and stuff like that. So if this 50-minute closes in 11 minutes time up here, then it is going to look like a seri play, which is when this candle kind of exceeds the high of the previous 30 minutes bullish, bearish. So yeah, not too bad. Have I got? Oh yeah, I do have the music on. I was thinking. Does anyone want me to do another chart before I go in like half an hour's time? Wow, IC markets take no commission for standard account, so you have a raw. Yeah, I have a raw spread, bro. Yeah, raw spread. Because that's the really, really, really tight spreads. It's like 1 pip spread. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Wow, nearly 95 playbacks. Good stuff, man. But yeah, I'm gonna be very, very cautious with this at the moment. Let's have a look here. Yeah, gold's still chilling. Does anyone want me to do any more charts or send me any charts or any questions about psychology? How do I get into it? If you're new, how you're starting and how you should start, just ask me all them questions, man. I'm happy to answer all of them. Just throw me a bunch of questions. Well, I'm so happy with that trade. Like, I mean, to make it even better, to be honest, I could have just waited for this close, but I wanted to get an earlier entry from this, which wasn't too bad, just because of this zone. Because if I got in here, then my stop loss would have been even worse, like here. How do you determine bias for the day? Yeah, so bias as usual. Every single morning, I will look at the daily. So today I look at the daily and I put my candle on the flip, so which is here. So the daily's bullish, great. 4 hour bullish, okay. And before, at the start of the stream, if you scroll back, they were flipping between them, and so I wasn't looking at any trades because this is a no trade zone until we started coming above here. Then I started looking for trades. But what I basically determine my bias for the day is when the daily and the 4 hour are matching a certain way. So if one's bearish and one's bullish, I'm not really looking for the trades until they start flipping and looking proper on the nice time frames that they're at. But you can see here 4 hours bullish, daily's bullish. So all I'll be looking for today is buys, no sells at all. So the hourly's flipping here. You could even put the hourly stop loss here, but you could wait for this 15-minute, to be honest, to close in 8 minutes time. How important is it to catch the good steps that do appear as compared to reducing losses? They're pretty important, but they will come as long as you know, like, you've got a good strategy. The losses thing is the most important thing, because you can reduce your losses so much if, you know, like certain things. Like, how many times in your trading career have you, you know, you're in a trade and you can start to see it's not going well, but you just watch it. You're literally watching it go to your stop loss. There, oh, fuck. I could have like taken half off like a good 10 times, but I just couldn't be asked because I wanted to risk it. You know, how many times? And this is a really big thing, guys. You need to listen to me here. So there'll be that one time in your life where you've done a trade and it came literally like 1 pip away from your stop loss and then ran and then you won, okay? You're going to remember that because it's an emotional attachment, it's interesting, it's an adrenaline. You're going to remember that. But how many times out of 1,000 times is that going to work? Probably 10 or 8. That's really, really low probability. So instead of doing that and just waiting for these massive moves and, oh, it's nearly my stop loss, but I'm going to hold the whole thing. If you actually just cut your losses before then, in the long run, you're going to have a lot more money in your trading account, trust me. Because you always remember the emotional and adrenaline ones. Whereas if you just had a strict thing and be like a robot, and, you know, if price starts coming back here, I'm going to cut off half. And then just do it. Trust me, your bank's going to look a lot better. I remember when I was younger, I used to, you know, wait until the stop loss. I used to just see it like fall. I'd get like a 15-minute close bearish, and I'm like, oh, well, maybe it might just run up. No, stick with your plan. If a 15-minute closes bearish and you want to buy, take off half. If it exceeds the low of a previous, take off half or take off full. Just reducing your losses is the way forward, trust me. Because then when you get a nice 10 pip or 12 pip or 50 pip win, and you actually cut your losses on the other one, which is 6 pips, you know, you've got a big margin there. The major problem I've been facing is I'm letting a lot of winning trades go uncaught. My losers are under control, but I'm not taking enough winners. Okay. So you mean I'm letting a lot of winning trades go uncaught. So how are they going uncaught? Are they impulses? Are you waiting for candles to close and then just not entering? Because like today, a candle just closed, wait for the low wick and you could have entered. Um, Fair enough, you can't get all of them, but is your bias there? Like, are you looking the right way? Are you literally seeing the trade? You're like, oh fuck, I missed it again. Because if so, you need to find a way to kind of catch that, and that'll be from just practicing. Go back in the chart, see, right, this candle closed bullish here. I'm gonna wait for this little wick, and then when we start flipping, I'm gonna go for it, and that's what it should be. Inconsistent chart focus. I'd be on charts for 2 hours and end up being away when the trade shows up. Yeah, that's facts, bro. That happened to me so many times. Yeah, find the time zones that are really, really consistent and just stay with them. Don't leave the charts unless you really need to. Yeah, because you'd be looking at a chart for like an hour, and then like the hour you're not there, it'll do the trade you'll be looking for. And that's when shit like this happens. Where is it? Alerts. So set alerts and stuff. Like it'll help you. So like if I do an alert here, create me one. So here. So when we start passing here, I'm gonna move it to there. It's gonna give me a notification, and that's when I should look, or maybe a bit lower, so you just can get ready. So like maybe like here. So now this is gonna alert me on my phone, so I can quickly go on my computer if I'm not there, and look at it. It's stuff like that, yeah. It's got 4 minutes left. We're holding this support right here, so you can see that this level of support here is holding well. This 30-minute, so the 30-minute was bearish before, but if we get a solid close 50-minute above this region, so this is going to give me an alert now. Let's get this off. If this closes like this, maybe a bit higher up here, that could be nice. Hourly starting to do the ascent again to fill up that wick, which is 10 pips away. Succeeded the high of the previous 15, so it's looking good. Just wait for this close if you can. If not, it's gonna run like a bitch. It'll be chabella, but just wait. And just wait. Yeah, 3 minutes time. It should be good. Should be good. So yeah, we're just waiting for this candle to close. Let's see where it gets us. I kind of want it above this resistance here. I don't want it to be, closing here. I want it closing above here. So like this here, like that. Then make a little low wick, and then pew, like that. That's what I want to look. That's what I want to see. Okay. I want a big boy wick. Off the chart wick. 26 likes, bro. Can we hit 30 today? We'll see. 30 likes. The likes help a lot. Do you know any good platforms which provide bar replay feature other than TradingView Premium? No, I don't actually. TradingView Premium is probably the best one by far, I think. I don't know any others. Don't know any others at all, to be honest. TradingView is the only one. I don't use it though, to be honest. You just go back yourself, but you could. To be honest, I probably will try it out. Try it out at some point. Yeah. So gold's really struggled to have traction here. Let's see some Euro news. So let's have a look and do some Euro stuff, right? So I'll just kind of show you. So Euro news started coming out here. Consumer spending was down, but is that red? I think that's red. French flash GDP better than expected, but not dramatic. So any of these numbers better than like really different? Nothing much really. So it tends to suggest that these things wouldn't really change much, to be honest. Oh, Japan stuff. 1250. They got some nice stuff. But yeah, you can see, so this column here, the actual column, is very similar to the forecast, so price won't move that much because traders and investors have already priced in that. Yeah. I just want it to close above this resistance here. Like here. So in 50 seconds time, this trades, this 50 minutes gonna close. It's gonna close above resistance here. "38 seconds. Oh, is it gonna do it? Fucking hell, strong. Right, 20 seconds left. Oof, is it gonna close? Is it gonna get it? So average watch time on my stream is 20 minutes. That's pretty good. I'm pretty good with that. That's nice. That's a lot of time for people in their day, man. So 3, 2, 1. Gonna close. Oof. Yeah, I suppose it did kind of close. Let's see. Let's see if it actually did. Yeah, it did. Okay, nice. So now there's lots of things you can do here. Okay, you can wait until we exceed the high of the previous 30-minute. But your stop loss is going to be quite big. Or you could wait for this one to make a lower wick, which should be here, and then exceed. If this runs now, where are you going to put your stop loss though? That's the issue. Your stop loss is going to be too big for the 15-minute. 12 pips. But if you wait for the high though, this is what you'll probably do here. Yeah, so you have to wait for this to make a lower wick here. Wait for a lower wick, and then I mean, you could even have like a buy stop here. A buy stop there. And if it just pass here, it's like you're gonna fill this wick up, isn't it? And this hourly's gonna come with it. So if you did this here and exceeded the highs, you got like a 5 pip stop. Might not be enough. Oh shit, what am I doing? But wasn't a solid close above, which is a bit unfortunate. But I mean, still price is there. It's just your stop loss is going to be like quite a lot if this doesn't bring down, if this low wick isn't created as well. But you'll have to see. You'll have to see. We'll have to wait. Here we go. This is the hourly. It's gonna exceed this resistance here. So your stop could be there. It could be. I won't enter on that high stop loss. Yeah. I think this is too much of a small wick. But to be honest, let's see. So if you did a trade here, when it exceeds the high here, have a stop loss here. I'm not in this trade, by the way, guys. I'm not in this trade. I warn you, I'm not in this trade. But I'm just seeing. That's what I would do if I wanted to enter here. So it would have been entering now. So stop loss is here. 5 pips. That's not bad, to be honest. I'll see you later, my win. Have a good weekend, my man. I'll see you on Monday, yeah? See you on Monday. So exceed the highs here. Up about 10 pips if I was in this trade. Oh, look at that. So we're coming towards filling this wick up in a second, right? Which is in 3 pips time. Yeah. So when it gets to there, that'd be grand. And you put your stops to break even. Even now, this is about 5. This is about 5 pips. Well, 3 pips, 4 pips. Yeah, this is good. So that was good. You wait for the low wick when it started exceeding the highs here. Really nice buy stop. See if you can start to continue on to fill up this range. There we go. Did anyone take this trade? So trades talked about another GJ buy. Why isn't GJ buys? Ah, that's what GJ buy. Get that S off. Oop. So, if I was in this trade at this point, would I have my stops to break even? Where do we get to here? No, I won't have my stops to break even yet. I'd still hold that. Look at the 5 minute. Can you actually take any risk off or whatever? Not really, because you stop loss in the 5 minute. So you'd have to just have it on. I'll just take this off now, just so people join and don't know I'm in it. But we have exceeded the high, so you should just expect price to start pushing now. Or people, if they were more safer, they could wait for this 50 minute to close above this resistance that has kind of made itself. That would probably be the better play. So the price is coming down now. Just need some legs, man. Need some legs to stop pushing off. Because it is in this little range here, unfortunately. So closing above this region here would be nice. Even though the 30 minute and that all have previously, that would be a safer one. Come on, 5 minutes, stop pushing off now. Dude, such a nice range to fill though here, like, oh, nice. Your first TP would probably be about here, and the rest would just be up here. So it's holding that level well, which is good. Oh. 9 minutes left. So now it's coming towards 9:30. If it can't break this resistance here, it's going to be pissing about here for a bit, I assume. Oh, I'm so annoyed it fucking tapped my stop loss there. To be fair, I did run like 3 pips a bit more, but it's a bit annoying. So guys, you haven't given the like to the stream yet already, give it a like. 2 likes away from 30 likes, that would be great. To finish off the week nicely. Finished off the week nicely. So still, yes, I'd still be in this trade if I was taking it. If I haven't already had a trade, which I have. Or if you haven't entered yet, I'd wait for this close now, to be honest. Just so you get a confirmation. And this means the 8 minute, the 30 minute will close. And all that kind of stuff. But if you're in it already, I think you should be grand. Should be up 3 pips right now. And it should start to get some legs up over here. There you go. So when it starts coming to this wick here, you probably might just put your stops to break even. Even now, to be honest. To make it a risk-free trade. And you should expect price to still push. So even though it's 4 pips profit, your stop loss is 5 pips. So you nearly got a 1-to-1. You could even take profits off here. But I'd probably have my stops to break even right now. Or move it. Yeah, it's already there actually. Yeah, to be honest, I'd probably keep it on. I think it's got good potential to come back up to these zones up here. Really, really nice zones for sure. But last stop one. There we go. So now stop loss at break even for sure. Up about 5 pips, not too bad. Should continue now. Shouldn't really flip this 5 minute candle, which is where your stop loss is. So that's great. So that's another call out again. So it hit how many did it hit? It's hit 6 pips at the moment. I would still want to take any off. I still think it's got momentum. If it comes back here, then you know that this is a solid resistance. To be fair, this whole thing's a no trade zone, to be honest. But here we go. So it's up like 6 pips nearly. It really should continue. This is clean candles, like this here. Clean candles. Clean candles. Clean candles? Question mark? It's very likely, isn't it? So you have to wait and see if it does it. But yeah, so now you'd have your stop loss at break even, as I said. So it doesn't really matter where it goes. Has this little resistance here, which seems to be holding quite nicely. It needs to blast above it. So if people are new here, if they haven't came in, I got in around here. So I was in some nice buys. Come on, get some legs. Come on. Dude, it's up 5 pips still. If you look left, so the first TP, if you're still in this trade, would be right here, which is like 17 pips away. So in 5 minutes time, this 30-minute, if it closes above this resistance, even more confirmation to go down, to go up. But it is struggling, to be honest, at this level to push up further. 5 minutes left. Come on, this last 5 minutes needs to start pushing. Come on. For the 9:30 to get it up, boys. To finish the stream off nicely. So we've had no losing trades this week. 0. Absolutely 0. Missed one GJ. Apart from that, it's been a really good week. I hope you enjoyed it. These new streams coming every single weekday. And yeah, man. They're coming in fire. Coming in hot. So 4 minutes time. It's come back to entry now. So it's going to hit your stop loss or break even, because this candle should push and it isn't. So if this candle as well, if this 50-minute candle closes below this support here, not below but even on it, not even above it, like here, then there's no buys, as it's respecting the resistance. Alright there. So see where this closes in 3 minutes time, and then we'll wrap it up. The 4 hour now has got 30 minutes left, so it's looking good for continued buys later on in the day, for sure. Stop recording. Nice. Excellent condition, beautiful. I like how my stream's working, the Wi-Fi is not doing too bad. So look, 2 minutes time, if this candle closes like this, no buys, no buys, no buys, no buys, no buys. And it's likely you'll have to wait a bit further. So you can see that now, this is not the resistance, this is the resistance here. And you need to wait for a close above this resistance. So look, 2 minutes time, we're coming back in the zone. And that'll be it. 2 minutes time, yeah, look at that. Oof, really supporting resistance. So yeah, guys, it's past now, nearly past. Hope you enjoyed the stream. We got a nice 14 pip move, and I'll see you guys on Monday, where we start all over again and do the same thing. So I'm up like 7%, 6% for the week. Hope you guys have done well too. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah, boy. So yeah, guys, see you later in the next one. Hope you enjoyed the streams, and I'll see you not tomorrow, on Monday, yeah? See you later, chat. Adios, amigos. Is that how you spell it? Take care, take care. See you later, see you later. Thank you, everyone, thank you. See you later, alligator. Take care, boy. Take care.